everybody, how you guys doing? It's Yvonne here, and I'm here for another project for you guys on Monday, and I hope you enjoy this one. It's an interactive card, and I'm going to show you how to put this card together. It is so easy that you're going to want to make a whole big bunch to give to all your friends, I'm sure. But this is so much fun to color and decorate. What you use for a stamp is whatever you have in your stash. You don't need anything special to do this as long as it fits in the spaces. So let me show you how I created this card. This is a card that I didn't create by myself. I got this off of Pinterest and went from there. So I hope you like it. It's 5.5 by 4.25 is your base card. Okay, so that's 11 inches by 4.25 folded in half. So 5.5 by 4.25. Then you're going to need your top layer, which is 3 3/4 by 5, and you're going to need 3 3/4. You're going to need 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so let's do this. So here you are going to have, I'll put it together for you guys so you guys can see. Sometimes it works better when you see it put together. 3 3/4 by 5. You leaves you about 1/4 inch on all sides here. So just a matter of getting it straight. And then here again, 4 3/4 by 3.5, and I'm going to like that. And then what I did is I cut out this. You don't necessarily need a dive. You could cut out a piece, and your piece will measure 2.5 by 3.5, 3.5 by 2.5, I should say. So this here will be your base color for the center here. And then you will measure this. You will cut out another piece. This can be squared, rectangular. It does not need to be fancy or scrolled if you don't have it. This is 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then you add this one on top. But you would stamp it first and decorate it. And this would be the front of your card, which is like this. Now for the sentiment, I have added just a banner, and again you can cut your banner and add your banner after, and just cut off the corners here. And I believe I used a smaller one here, but it's the idea is still here. So now to create the inside, that's what's going to make the mechanism work. You're going to need another piece of cardstock which measures 5 1/4 by 3.5. And then you're going to score it at 1/2 inch on each side. Then you'll take your scissors and you'll just snip off the corners here. I find it does a better box. Just snip off like so. And then you're going to take adhesive and add adhesive to that 1/2 inch on each side right here. And then this you're going to situate right. This is the same width as your card, so you're going to have to line it up. And if it's not the same width, don't be afraid. You go back and you score it up just a little bit to make that piece fit like this. So I'm going to add this as close as I can to the edge, like this, and as straight as I can to the bottom. Not hard at all. And then you end up having, it doesn't show it's underneath like this. Now, what you're going to do to end up having the front part like this is you're going to take and you're going to cut yourself a piece to decorate the front of this. You're going to cut yourself a piece of cardstock which measures 4 by 1/4, which measures 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. This will fit right in here, like this. So you see where the space is going to fit just like you'd fit it in the middle of a card, like so. Then you're going to cut another piece, which is going to be the top layer, 1/4 inch on each side shorter. And this is going to sit here. Oops, I've got to take 1/4 inch off here. Like this. So if you follow me so far, it's that easy. And then what I did is I just added a little banner on top with a little saying. Mine says, "Your friend like no others." And I added just a little square on the bottom, so, which is the same size as what's in the front. And this is to sign your name, the recipients, the ones that are given the card to sign it. So this is the same size as this, except I have it sideways this way. Now, you're going to want to have that piece in the center. This is where the trick comes in. So this is a piece 4 1/4 by 3 3/4, and it should slide in there with no issues whatsoever, like that. And then you've scored it a 1/2 inch. So you're going to make sure that it's, I'm just going to make sure that it's burnished real well. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to add tape to the 1/2 inch. I'm going to slide my cardstock inside here. And I'm going to lay it just a hair underneath the score mark here. The trick here is to make sure that it's straight and you have the approximate same amount on each side. That easy. Once you have that in there, all you need to do is close your card, and there you have your interactive, because when you're going to open it, it's going to stick out like this. So the thing being is that you have to make sure that your image fits as close to the top as possible, and your image cannot be more than 2 1/2 inches long this way. But if you add it on, it becomes like this, and when you shut it, you can't tell, but when you open it up, it pops up, just like this one. So it's that easy to make, and it makes a beautiful card. Even if you didn't add the insert, it still makes a beautiful card. But I would definitely not use this one. I would use another one. I'm going to cut myself the same size as this, because I find it's a little too big for this. But I'm going to continue decorating this, and I'm just going to put other images on it and give it to somebody that I love. So if you like this project, give it a shot. It's not hard. Again, to recap, you're going to have a card, you're going to do the front part, and you're going to have an interactive card with the recipient that's going to love it. So this is Yvonne, and I'm going to leave you for now, but I'll see you on next Monday with another idea, tips and tricks or whatever, and I come across that I feel that you might enjoy, and be happy.